We are now 5 wide. Presented by Quick Trip's quality gasoline guarantee. It's just another way Quick Trip has you covered.
All right, let's go 5 wide. I'm Brian Noe here. Josh Albrecht is with us. We got John Kuhn. We got Brian Butch. Should be squared away. I'm sorry. I was just moving my computer around, showing one of the adorable cats I'm babysitting here in Champaign, Illinois. Until the
there's more to it, though. Tell them the truth, Brian.
How many cats?
2 cats. 2 cats.
Guys,
And you're paying to watch these cats.
Thank you. Yeah.
Like you just left that part out, just conveniently. That's fine.
I'm paying for a place to crash.
No,
the
he's
cats
getting
were just here.
You're getting paid to watch the cats, right?
No.
No.
John, he rented a place, not from Airbnb,
now he
right?
has to watch cats with the place.
Yeah.
Correct.
Got to watch
He
cats.
rented the place, and they said, okay, but our cats are going to be there. So we'll just need you to also, take care of them.
Have you ever taken care of cats before? Like,
no.
Let's go. There's 2 levels here. One, you're the people that are renting to you. The fact that they just trust somebody to deal with this that has never dealt with cats. That's the first red flag.
They're cats. They could stay at that house for a month with no human activity and they'd be just fine. They're cats.
That's how hoarders happen, dude. Don't you ever watch Hoarders where they got 900 cats because of that stuff? Like, come on, we can't be having that.
They're self-sufficient. They are, you know what? They're survivors. They're adapters is what they are, these cats.
They're still not your responsibility. You're paying to stay there. That's insane. That's insane.
There were 2 options. It was pay for a place that had cats, who are lovely and adorable, by the way, or sleep on the street. It's pretty much what it came down to, Advantage cats.
Yeah,
I guess in that argument.
And how are you getting along with the cats? Are they nice to you? Are you nice to them? Do they want to snuggle when you want to be alone? Do they want to be alone when you want to snuggle?
Yes. Well, I am getting along with them just fantastically. They are adorable. They are cuddlers. The female cat, I call her Tiger. Her real name is Chrissy, after Christian McCaffrey. I don't know. I call her Tiger. She looks like a tiger. Much better name. And Cooper, after Cooper Cup, apparently, the owner named him. Yeah, he's a fantasy football player. Professor at Illinois. They're both awesome. I'm going to miss them tremendously. I'm thinking about stealing.
Well, you have plenty of time.
Professor of Illinois, fantasy football player, cat extraordinaire. That's what this guy is, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. And he's just renting you his house for how long?
Renting the house for 3 months. And they're like, can you take care of our cats? And I'm
for
like,
3 months?
Yeah, 3 months. We're good
did they just leave the country for? I mean,
I think so.
Are they living in Spain? What are they doing?
I forget where she's from. I think she's from. She might be from the Netherlands. I think his wife. And so I'm thinking they're abroad right now. I think that's what the deal is. And so I just left them behind, and here we are.
Must not love those cats too much.
I'm still blown away by you're living in somebody else's house for 3 months. Where's your place?
We don't have one.
He doesn't have.
We don't have one.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing. So,
are you a nomad? Do you travel the land? By the way, great to meet you formally. This is fun. I'm enjoying this.
Great to meet you too, Kuhn. Absolutely, man. No, yeah. So it's me and my girlfriend, and we don't have a place. So here's
Do you have a car?
I have a car.
Okay, check.
You have a car, you have a place.
I have a bank account. Yes,
you have a bank account.
Yes,
a car,
I do have that.
A job. Well, I
job,
guess
yes.
kind of.
Yeah, sort of. Fill in, but I do my Fox Sports Radio thing on the weekend, so that's my steady gig. But the thing was, so we were renting a house in South Bend, Indiana. That's where I'm from, is South Bend. And same thing, it was a professor. They didn't have cats. It was for 4 months. The lease came to an end. I got a job offer to do weekdays in Indianapolis. Looked like this was going to happen. It's like perfect timing. We'll just buy a house there when we go there. At the last minute, they were like, you got to give up your Fox Sports Radio job to come here in Indy. And I was like, that doesn't make any sense. I'm not doing that.
So you sold the house before you actually got the job?
No. We were living in the furnished rental home for 4 months. we thought that I was going to get the Indy job. We would move to Indy, buy a house there.
Where were you
So you
living
broke the
prior
lease. So
to
you
the
broke the
4
lease.
month?
Well, I was working in Portland. I lived in Portland. I had a weekday job over there, lived there for about 3 years.
Okay.
And then it's just
What was the
been-
home
and then-
situation like in Portland? Were you living on the streets? Did you have a tent?
No.
How was that work?
How many
No.
cats were there? Yeah.
Yeah, so well, there's a lot of baggage over here. So first place was a townhome with my then wife. We moved to a house, became my ex-wife. Then it was just me in this random house.
This story gets better and better.
And
every-
and during
every
that
night.
process, you went to a beach and buried all the sentimental
That's
things
right.
that really were very valuable to you.
Butchie was
That's right.
listening. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and you know, I of course,
I love that you were listening, Butchie. That is great, man.
And
But
heard,
yeah,
and heard how weird.
had this box of just, cards, memories, mementos, all that stuff. We went to Cannon Beach when we first got there. I'm like, this would be a good place. It's far enough away from me. I don't want it around. So I buried it there. And then when I was moving out, I found like this stone thing that was really nice. It was a gift. And I'm like, shoot, what am I going to do? So I buried that in the backyard. And then that was it.
We've learned a lot
I
about
love
Brian
it.
this morning.
I love it.
Do you
Like,
guys hold on to cards you get?
I have-
Absolutely. Yes.
I have one last question for Brian before we get into cards or anything else.
Yeah.
And this is going to really tell us what kind of negotiator you are.
Okay.
How much are you paying the owners of this house and the owners of these cats to house and cat sit for 3 months? How much are you actually paying them? Because this is going to tell a lot about your negotiating skills.
Okay. All right. So let me tell you about this place to begin.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Does it
There
have
is
a pool?
It's
Hole
a
in the
beautiful.
wall.
There's no pool. There's a deck, beautiful deck, nice barbecue. I don't know, 3 or 4 rooms. It overlooks a lake. Very nice. So it was the original deal, and I negotiated it down, Coon, because we gotta
Because
we gotta haggle
You
over
have
here.
to.
We got cats. So they said it was going to be $1,400 plus all utilities. And I'm like, they're like, we got cable, we got internet, we got.
He's getting
got
fleeced
air.
over here.
So I'm
This
like,
is
how
like the Wizards in the Bradley Beal deal over here. He's got fleeced.
they got some
He
second
paid
round
them.
picks.
He
Yeah.
paid them to take his stuff and
No,
go.
but you got to pick swap too. Don't worry, you got to pick swap.
We
At
got a
some
pick
point, there's
swap.
pick
Yeah,
swap. You're
yeah,
good.
it's okay. Our pick might be higher than theirs or whatever, but it doesn't really work out. So they said $1,400 with all the utilities. Utilities is going to be about $400. So I said, here's the thing. Let me just give you $1,500 flat rate. So I negotiated it down to about $300 a month. Not bad.
That's a big swing. 1,400 to 300. I think you did a good job.
Well,
there,
no,
man.
it
You
would
did
have
a
been-
good job.
No,
Wade.
it would have been about $1,800. I got it down to $1,500.
Oh, you got it down 300. You didn't get it down
Yeah.
to 300. You got it down $300.
Uh-huh.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
That's the fee for the cats, my man. What are you
I
talking
should have. I
about?
like your thought, Coon. I should have said, okay, 1,400 plus utilities. How about I give you 300 and we call it a day?
even.
Right.
Call it
That's-
even.
That's what
I
should
got
have done.
these cats, my man. What are you talking about? 3 months. I'm
and then
gonna
you
I'm
wouldn't
gonna
be living
create
on the
some
street.
sort of bond with these cats. I'm now gonna have sentimental issues when I leave your house.
I told
There's
him
so many pain and suffering is going to be a real thing when this whole contract is done in 3 months. I got 90 days.
I told
Oh,
him the
man.
correct response was, all right, that's fine. I'll pay that. But out of curiosity, how much do you think 2 healthy cats can sell for? That's what I would have said. And then
Right.
seen what the response is, because it's insane that you're paying to watch cats.
I don't think it's crazy at all. I love
It
it.
absolutely is.
I
It's
love it.
nuts.
Now, what
I
are
have
you
no
gonna do when you
problem with
leave?
it.
Is the question. What are you gonna do? I mean, you're gonna take pictures of these cats. You're a
Butchie,
sentimental guy. No,
I
like-
have so many pictures of these cats and cat
Oh my
videos
God.
now. I'm turning into a crazy person. Look at this.
Turning into.
Just put it on the
at
website.
this.
You can start making some money.
Look at that.
He
There's
even
Twitter
changed his
right
Twitter
there.
handle to Cat Lover 8379. He can find him.
I have so many cat videos right now. It's unbelievable. Yeah, look at this. They're chasing a little ant or something the other day. There they are.
And
Look
the
at-
house has ants. Goodness gracious.
Yeah. This should be a like a month-to-month negotiation. I feel like
You're
you know?
slouching again, Brian.
I like it.
You know, I don't even think that this guy wanted to leave. I don't even think that this guy you rented the house from was planning on going anywhere. But he was like, this idiot's going to pay us to watch our cats. Do you want to go on vacation? This is great.
Is there enough cat food there for 3 months? Do you know how much cat food it requires?
I
for 3
think
months?
there are, but they have friends/relatives in the area, and they were like, if we run out, we'll, purchase all this stuff. They'll bring it over. It's all good.
Are you changing the cat litter?
Yeah, I do that all the time.
Oh, goodness
Yeah,
gracious.
you should
my
have
job.
That's a dirty job.
Yep.
Yeah.
A fee per cat litter removal is what you should have had. Like every time I remove the cat litter, it's $25. Like that's what you should have had. Yeah.
Just nuts. Just nuts.
I'll be better prepared for the next negotiation. I feel
Yes,
like,
absolutely. You only get
Yeah.
fleeced really once, and then
Yeah.
you understand.
Kuhn,
Too
do
much
you
money
keep
spent.
cards? Do you keep your cards over there?
I have some of mine.
You have some.
Just as a piece so I could show my kids. I always said the one regret I do have, if there's any regrets, but the one that I might be able to consider and actually say it's regret is having my kids too late in my career. My wife and I having kids too late.
He's talking about greeting cards, not playing cards.
What?
Wait, you're talking about like
Yeah, like you get a
happy
birthday card.
like
Happy
Father's Day
birthday.
card?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought he was talking
We're not
about
talking about
football
playing
cards.
cards.
I can't understand
No.
this man. This man.
Sorry.
No,
Sorry.
but hold-
Birthday
okay,
cards.
hold on. Let's back up a
Christmas
minute.
cards.
Let's take a step back.
Valentine's Day
The
cards.
whole
What are you
the whole
talking
way that
about?
this argument started was because we were talking about Father's Day, by the way. Hope you boys both had great Father's Days. But we were talking about, you get the card for Father's Day.
Oh, that's
And
a 3-day limit.
Thank
3-day
you.
limit.
Okay.
man. In the trash. 3-day limit.
Brian,
That's not
keeps-
even a conversation. Why are we talking about Father's Day greeting?
Thank you, Coon. Thank you. He
I'm
keeps
with you. I
all
keep
his
mine.
cards.
Don't worry. I
He
keep
keeps
mine.
all of the cards.
Oh,
All
yeah.
of them.
How
Every
do you-
single card.
How do you throw cards away from your loved ones?
Very easily. I take it and then I let gravity help, and then it falls into the
And then
garbage
tell
can.
them not to buy you one on top of it.
Oh, I wish
Tell
they
them,
wouldn't.
I don't want
Just
a
hand
card
me
then.
whatever you were going to get me. Thank you very much. I see it's from you. You gave me the gift. Save yourself the $8 on the card. That
Man.
money's for you. I know that you appreciate me. You don't have to tell me through someone else's words. Thank you. And we're good to go.
Yeah,
Done.
See, this Kuhn and Josh, you're wrong. Brian, you're right. I'm sorry. I'm right there with you. Keep these
Yeah.
cards. Why would you
You
not
gotta.
keep them?
You
Like
have
there's
to.
they went through the effort. They
Well,
wrote
because
something
then
beautiful in it.
again,
It's
but you're
fantastic.
stuck with the hoarding situation with the
No,
cards.
not
It's
they have a
cards.
place
It's the
for 'em.
shoebox.
Yes.
It's a Valentine's Day card. Look at this. Look at this. A big "I love you,"
Yeah,
like
why would you
pouring
not
her
keep
heart
them?
out, and you're just like, "Oh, thanks, sweetie." Trash. Really?
Not right away.
No, for a day or two, and then
No, you wait a
thanks,
week,
it's
Can
nice.
I ask now? You said you have an ex-wife, right?
Yes, but
Where are
current
those
girlfriend.
So okay,
He
Those
bar-
are the ones buried.
Buried
He
in the
buried
beach.
them.
Yeah, buried at Cannon
got
Beach.
rid of those.
because
got rid of those.
it was so hard for him to get rid of them. He couldn't just throw them out. He had to bury him.
And they didn't get burnt. They didn't get poured with gasoline, thrown
No.
in a fireplace,
No.
lit a cigar with it. You didn't do anything cool with it. You buried it. That's actually that's pitiful. You buried cards from your ex.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
watching Cats
Yeah,
for another man, and you're paying him to do it. What
yeah.
else are we gonna find out? What
I
else
don't
are we
know.
He's
gonna
I
find
never
out?
ate chili. He's never tried chili
Never had chili
in his
before.
entire life.
Never had.
Never tried a chili dog, chili cheese fries, bowl of chili, none of it. Never had any of it. He's never tried chili.
Never tried chili.
He may once have had beef jerky.
I don't.
He
know, though.
doesn't remember.
I'm not sure. It's possible.
How do you not remember that?
I can't remember
That's a
if I
better question.
nibbled on some beef jerky or it's also a chili situation. I'm not sure. I'm
Just
not sure.
insanity.
I
just
either
don't
have
get
a
it.
photographic memory. I can remember it like it was yesterday, or I got nothing. I got nothing for you.
So
You will remember those cats, though. That's a
Kuhn-
good thing. You
I
will
will
remember the
remember
cats.
I'll remember these freaking cats for the rest of my life.
Kuhn and Butch, we had Red Hot Tim Scott came in for a minute during the show, and we were talking to him about the cards. He also keeps all of the cards, but only from his wife, not the
Yeah.
ones from his kids. So if his kids get him a
'cause
card,
to hell with the kids.
yeah,
You
that's
got the
whatever.
wife.
I don't care. Whatever.
I only have one shoebox, and it's dedicated for you, Dawn. If that's
Yeah,
your real name, it's dedicated for you, and that's it.
Right. That's it. That's it. I got time. And I said, Tim, what do you do with these cards? You telling me that on a Friday night after a couple of drinks, you go pull out the shoebox of cards and you
I
start
can
reading
see
them?
him
And he
whimpering
goes,
over these cards.
and he goes,
He's
yeah, that's
drinking a
exactly
few
what I
whiskeys.
do.
Hey, but
That's
you gotta
exactly what he
remember,
does.
Boss man's been through some stuff. I think when you've been through some stuff, it means a little bit more to keep things.
Absolutely. it
Okay,
does.
Like
trust me.
I keep all my cards from Blake.
I have
I do.
I
I'm
have
sorry.
one
I
card
You go through
that
some
kept.
things, it changes your life.
I have one card that I kept, and it was the last birthday card I got from my mom. That's it.
right?
But that's it. That's it. That's the
But
only
that's
one.
the thing,
But
Josh. You
don't
never
wish
know.
would've kept more.
Exactly.
No.
You never know
Oh, you
when the
don't?
last
Okay.
card will be. You know, knock on wood, it doesn't go south, and everybody in your
So-
family's around for a very
so
long
then,
time. You
so
never
then
know
why,
when the last.
so then
one is
why
gonna be.
cards? Then why not? So have you kept every gift that every loved one has ever given you because it might be the last gift they ever get? Do you throw out every gift they gave you the next year because now? Oh, all right, that was last year's gift, but now I have this one. This one might be the last one. That's a crazy way to live your life.
I think I've kept all my gifts. These aren't like, huge. They took up 3-bedroom type gifts. It's a shirt here. It's
I know,
You
but
know.
Jerry
But it's a
Sein-
terrible shirt. You get a shirt.
Right.
It's a terrible shirt. It's not a good shirt.
it doesn't fit you.
say
You
thank
never
you.
buy
you do
this
all
shirt.
the fake pleasantries that you have to do when
Exactly.
receiving a gift. Oh, awesome. A shirt of cats. Thank you. Now I have a cat shirt.
thank
The best
you.
thing. I will remember my time in the house with the cats. Meanwhile, in the back of your mind, you're saying, I'm so sad that I never get to see these cats.
What
again. I
if,
got to
though,
pay to
Coon?
I'm
babysit
never
for 3
wearing
months.
this shirt. The
No.
shirt's
What-
awful.
The
what
hell
if
with
it's
this
a shirt
I gotta
and
get
they
rid of it.
they personalized it somehow? Like they wrote a little message on the shirt. A lot of times they do this with jerseys, right? As you well know.
Yeah,
What if
it
there's a
says-
little
it says-
personalized touch?
It says to my number one fan. Go back, go. Frame this thing.
Is that what you put on everyone?
It
Huh?
doesn't say thanks for watching my cats, Brian. Great negotiating. See you next summer. It doesn't say
Right.
that.
No, I'm saying from a loved one. Like if this shirt had a personalized touch to it, that's a card. It's a personalized touch. It's a personal message.
Who would ever sign a shirt giving it to somebody? A shirt, a
It's
book.
just an example of if
maybe
you
a
could
book.
personalize a gift, I would absolutely not get rid of that, even if it was a terrible shirt.
I do think that the personalized stuff is more difficult to get rid of. But if it's still something I don't want, I'm not going to keep it forever. Jerry Seinfeld has a bit where he says everything in your house is trash. It's just starting. It's just different levels of trash. First, you have it on display in your house. Then it's boring. We don't really look at it anymore. Then it gets moved to the basement. Then it gets pulled out of the basement, goes in the garage. Eventually, everything just becomes trash. That's the way it
He's
is.
wrong. Just because he's funny doesn't mean he's right.
I will say this, Brian.
Preach.
I do have a hard time getting rid of certain things, and
Uh-huh.
basically, it has nothing to do with who gave it. Well, sometimes with who gave it to me. More times than not, doesn't matter who gave it to me. All that matters is it still functional, and does it work? If it's functional, if it works, if it serves the purpose, I can't get rid of it
I
because
agree
then
with
I
you.
feel like a waster, and I don't want to waste. So what do? I stick it in the front yard at the very edge of the street, and I say, "Take me."
Oh,
And
really?
then somebody gets something nice,
Oh, that's nice.
something that still works.
See, I'm
Would you give away some of your daughter's homemade Father's Day stuff? Like
No,
I
'cause
got
those
a
have no-
barbecue tray that has my 7-month-old footprint and handprints on.
Oh man,
Yeah, I can't give that away. No, I
No
can't
way.
use it either, though. I can't use that.
but you can't
Like-
part with that.
And you're not
Like,
going
I'm
to use
not
it.
parting with that.
why can't you use it?
Because you're going to wreck it. He's got our handprints
But-
and fronts.
But isn't the point of it to be used?
I'm drinking out of a mug made for me 2 days ago.
Right.
But you can drink on it. Like this has her. I don't. You can't really
A
use
meat
it.
plate. They want you to cook steaks and put it on there. They're
Right.
basically saying, "Here's a plate so you can do more work for me." Ha ha! Laugh at the footprints on
Yeah,
it, but
my
you're
seventh
doing
one-
work for
my
us.
7-month-old doesn't. But yeah, I mean, but like it's the thought.
No, you
behind
got it.
Like,
You
what do
got it.
It
You
was
just-
the
can't
wife who
just
did
use
it. The wife is sending you
No,
a
no, it was
message here.
daycare.
You need
It
to
was,
grow
it was
more.
the daycare that did it. Which, by the way, thank you, Shackton Daycare. Fantastic gift, great idea.
Look,
But you
I'm
can't use it.
borderline hoarder. I love holding on to things that I might
You have
someday
too many
need.
hats.
Right. So I'll go
You
like
only wear a hat,
my
one
wife will
hat,
say,
hat, like-
why do you have this bright orange hat? And I'll go, because someday I might need to wear a bright orange hat. I don't know. So I'll hold on to it.
You keep the hat. You know how many cards you could have instead of that stupid hat?
Yeah.
Well, when am I going to have to go? Oh, thank God I held on
Once
to that.
again, for all the
card.
listeners out there, we're talking about greeting cards.
Yeah.
Happy birthday
Oh,
cards.
Yeah.
Father's Day cards. Not Pokemon cards.
Nothing
not
of
football
financial
cards,
value.
No baseball cards.
Right. Right.
By the
There's
way, real
financial-
fast, and we'll get out of your hair. Kuhn, you're trading cards. When you thought I was asking you about that, what's the story behind that? Do you keep those?
Well, yeah, I kept them so that my kids could see that I did actually, in fact, play football. When they're all confused later in life and think to themselves, why do people come up to daddy at the grocery store and say, man, I loved you back in the day? Well, I can show them and say, hey, he's not just some weirdo. He's a nice guy.
What's your favorite one?
I always like the ones where they, put a crazy border around it, whether it's supposed to be the diamond edition or the pink edition or whatever that is. And then somebody sees that I have one and they go, oh my gosh, you got the pink edition. That's 1 of 50. I said, yeah, it's 1 of 50 of me. It's not 1 of 50 of Tom Brady. That might be
Just
big.
have Armin send the person a YouTube clip. He'll take care of it for you.
Man, I hope it comes full circle. I hope you give one of your kids this awesome card and they pitch it. You know what I'm saying?
You know
Great
what?
setup.
I like the way
Great
you
setup.
think, Brian.
No
I like
chance
the
in
way you
no
think.
chance in hell that would happen. But if it did, I got the other 49 out of those 50 too. Don't believe me, I got them all.
Right. Right.
All right, fellas. Have a good show, man. Good to kick it with you on 5 Wide. A lot of fun. All right, coming up, John Kuhn, Brian Butch. Keep it locked here on the game.